I'm Michelle Aalbers, and today for our You Bijou, we are going to do a tangle called Samson. This is not going to require shading, so I'm only going to be using an 01. We're not doing dots or borders this time. We're just going to dive right in. I invite you to pause the video, set an intention, and maybe even ask yourself how you want to show up today. That's one of my favorite questions on the day-to-day. Okay, we're going to make an X. Kind of. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, and it doesn't have to be perfectly centered. And then we're going to draw like these little branches that progressively get smaller as we go up the stem. So I'm just going to do this all the way around. Maybe one more up here. Normally I draw toward myself, but for some reason when I draw these branches, it feels better for me to draw away. We may end up going off the page there. We'll see what happens. Okay, and then the next step, I'm going to treat each of these lines where they come to the point as an individual unit. And I'm going to start at the bottom, and we're just going to make squiggly lines around these branches that we made. So that's going to go off the top of the page. Like that. And then I'm going to turn my tile. And then if I happen to bump against the other one, I'll draw behind if I don't have room to just kind of let it touch. And you can just see this is really free-flowing and easy to, well, for me to get lost in just the free-flowing of the lines. You can make some, you can see on this one I did this side wider and this side narrower. However it comes out on your paper is great. You can be really intentional about it, or you can just kind of let it happen. This morning I'm very much just letting it happen, not really thinking too hard about how wide or far apart my lines are. So then after we do this, we just do like a quick aura, almost like not even an aura, just like another V, like we did on the lines of the X. This is one of those tangles that you could add color to pretty easily if you wanted, or it's lovely just as it is. So then the next step would be to aura these. You can have your lines really close together. You can have them far apart. Whatever feels good for you. When you go off the edge of the page or the edge of the tile, the pen kind of likes to hang on that edge, so just be mindful of that. That is Samson. You Bijou. Thank you for tangling with me today on this. Well, I'm recording it on the first day of October, but this is the first tangle of October. date, initial, sign, Samson. And I did not put my chop on the front, I'm just realizing. So where do I want that? Which way do I want to be up? I feel like I kind of like it like this. I'm just going to tuck it in down here, connect it. And that's it. Appreciate it again. Thanks for joining me. Bye.